Hello everyone. So there is one feature in Jira on Jira Cloud which I don't really use, but I think it is there and it might improve in future. And that feature is basically smart search. And as I mentioned, I never really use it because I never really had to. But sometimes I do encounter it, and I think it was. I'm not even sure when it was released, but I think it is. Uh, it can be a bit good. It can it can be improved. At the same time, I think instead of having this smart search feature, there should be some kind of a some kind of a natural search, natural language search kind of a feature in Jira, which I'm not really sure because I think I noticed one post somewhere online. I think there is an app that can do something, but I'm not really sure about natural language search capabilities. But the thing is that if you're using Jira, you can of course search. And by the way, this is my complaint. On the server version of Jira or data center version of Jira, it is actually very simple and easy to figure out how to reach the issue navigator because they have issue navigator, but there is no issues tab on top. Now, of course, we have the search box, which is great. Now, if you click on search box, imagine that you are trying to explain to someone performing search. It could be basic search, it could be normal search. And if someone is trying to follow our documentation, they would, of course, get slightly confused because there is no issue navigator right now. And of course, you can perform search here using this search box on top, which is not bad. And that is where your smart queries will work. But there should be like a very clear, direct link to the issue navigator. Now, of course, you can click on the advanced search here and you will be taken to the issue navigator. But in this video, I want to focus on smart search. So if you want to search for something, let us say you have a project called Android and you want to search for bugs. So let us first search for bugs. So you can type here bug, and if you press enter, it will not perform a text search for you. It will actually perform a smart search for you, which is something that you can deactivate. But it is right now activated, by the way. So you can actually see here that whenever you type bug on top, it will insert bug in the issue type. So basically the issue type is equal to bug, and this is, I guess, fine. But you can also do something like what else? Closed bugs. Let us do closed bugs. Basically, it will do. This time it is performing text search, but it is still searching for bugs. Let me just search for open bug, and let us see what it will do. Okay, so it will now look for the status open in your Jira instance. Now, this is fine, but if you want to do something like Android, let us say I have a project called Android, and if I do something like Android open bugs, and if I do this, it will select the project as Android. It will also select the issue type as Android, the bug, but it will also select status is equal to open, which is a problem because in my Android project, I don't really have open status. I may have something like to do. So I can maybe do something like Android to do bugs. So as long as you have a valid status, it will, I guess it will work. Oh, so it didn't work. So it didn't really, okay, so it performed like a text search. So it is in a way not very clear how this will work, but I think this feature can be improved. And for this feature to work effectively, I think if you have really good Jira standards, for example, if all of your software development teams, they have the exact same statuses, then I think it will work nicely. But at the same time, people should still try to search using nothing but JQL or basic search, because that is the way you should perform search to find your issues effectively. I don't really think the smart query will replace the basic search or JQL search anytime soon, but I think it is good for some people who are not massively comfortable writing basically JQL or even performing search, because they can't even reach this place easily. And this is the problem. And by the way, this is not me, because I of course use Jira. I have been using Jira for many, many, many years. So I know where to go to find my way or to look for something. But imagine you're new to a tool. For example, if I do the same thing on Monday.com, or if I do Asana or whatever new tool, then I need, of course, the tool should be intuitive, which is of course really important. But at the same time, you should have, if someone is trying to follow a documentation, you should make it very clear. Like click here and do this. That is it. It should be like one step. You should not like go deep down into the documentation. Deep down into the navigation, at least for the end user or for the end users who are trying to use the tool. And search is like a very important feature. I'm not really saying we're trying to change the workflow or add a field in the screen, because project managers can do it, by the way, if the screen is not being shared. But anyways, so basically the thing is that for basic common things like performing search, there should be like a direct link. That is it. Because right now you have to click on the search box, and then I'm not really sure, should I click on this? Most likely you have to click on advanced issue search, which is great. But to reach issue navigator, you need to go to issues. So there's no issue navigator link anymore. Or maybe it is there, or maybe I missed it. Maybe my fault, but help me understand how I can reach issue navigator easily. But in this video, I actually want to focus more on the smart search, which I think is something in the right direction. All right, that is it. That is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye. And by the way, we are doing a webinar on 14th of January, so do sign up for the. Oh no, there is no sign up. I don't really ask people to send me their email address and fill up a form. Just go to my YouTube channel and click on this upcoming live stream, which is on 14th of January, 4 o'clock GMT, UK time. And it should be 9:30 India time. I know it's a bit late for you, but let us see how it goes. But my 2023's first webinar, 14th January, and I've committed to do a monthly webinar next year. All right, that is it. Bye bye.